G'day legends. So today I have Troy from Pain to Performance, and guys, we are going to go through the 4 classic mobility drills. Now I like to do this before pretty much any session. These are an absolute staple for myself and also when running other people through them. Now, of course, you can add in other stuff depending on how the body is feeling, but I recommend adding these 4 mobility drills to your toolbox. So we're going to start off first with the walkout. Now, Troy's going to demo for me. With our walkout, guys, the very first thing is we're just moving into that RDL position. We just want to get that stretch through hamstrings, but we're going to be walking the hands out until we get to the push-up position. So notice how Troy gets that big stretch through hammies. He's going to walk out, gets out to the push-up position. Now, guys, if you were to add in a push-up or calf pumps, by all means, you can start to do that. But this is really good, guys, moving in and out just to start getting some length through the hammies and then starting to stretch out that lower back, so around through the lumbar. From there, guys, we're going to go into our world's greatest stretch. So stay down there, mate. With our world's greatest stretch team, we go into that push-up position. We're then going to shoot the foot forward and making sure that when we do, that this foot is outside of the palm of the hand. So we don't want the palm of the hand on the inside. Now, from here, Troy, with his forward foot, is going to try and attempt to drop that elbow down to the ground. So he's reaching down, getting as far as he can. You can drop your knee to progress, you can raise it up. From there, he's going to reach up nice and high, twist around as high as possible. The whole time as well, when he is going through, he's trying to drive his knee outwards as well. This is really good for the hips, the adductors, loosening up through there. Now, from the world's greatest stretch, we're then going to go into thread the needle. So we adopt the tabletop position. From here, we're going to shoot the right arm through, coming behind. So shooting that right arm through underneath for me, Troy. Yep, perfect. Now he's going to shoot this through. What he's going to do is with this shoulder, he's going to drop it down to the ground. So come all the way down to the ground for me, mate. Now, with this hand that's planted on the ground, he's going to push and try and get this shoulder back towards me. So he's creating this twist. And what's happening is through his thoracic, he's getting this nice big twist. Now we're going to release, reaching up nice and high. Perfect, coming right around. Beautiful, and then coming back through. Now, if you're lucky enough, guys, you'll get a couple of little cracks here if the back's a little bound up. But the big key point here is with this top shoulder, you're trying to push it the other way, and that's going to help get that twisting motion to make it nice and or to get that mobility through that thoracic. Now, from our thread the needle, we're going to finish off with those glutes. So we're going to go into a hip thrust. So jumping on your back for me, Troy. With this, guys, when we do set up our hip thrust, now you can refer back to some of our other videos. We have done this before, but just without any bands, just by yourself. What we want to make sure is when we set up, we're keeping those feet slightly wide apart. From there, what we're going to do is lock those shoulders down, elbows are out on the 45. We then make sure we lock the lats on, get them nice and tight. From here, we're driving the glutes up, keeping that outward pressure with the feet and slightly pushing forward. You're getting that nice big squeeze and then coming down. Super important, guys, at the top, we keep that posterior tilt in the hips. So team, this is the 4 staples for mobility. So we're going to go through this. I tend to go with the first 3, about 5 reps. If you need a few more, then you can do that. And with the last one, hip thrusts, around 10 plus, just to get everything woken up. If you're feeling really jammed up at any of those exercises, guys, obviously give it a little bit more love. And if you're feeling good in them, you can move on a little bit quicker. But add those to your toolbox, guys. I guarantee you're going to feel amazing in all of your sessions.